Hello everyone, it's me Oliver, and well, I haven't uploaded for a while. It's been over 2 weeks, so I thought I might as well record a new video. If anyone of you were wondering why I haven't uploaded for a while, it's, well, because I was kind of busy. I had my hands full at school, and the schoolwork was piling up on my desk, and I was just really busy. But now I found a little bit of time, so we might as well solve some puzzles, can't we? So let's click puzzles. I mean, my rating has increased a bit from the last time we did this, so naturally it's going to be a bit harder as well, but hopefully I can solve some of them without much trouble. Okay, so the first thing I see is basically rook takes, knight takes, and knight takes pawn, but I'm wondering if that's really what it's about. Because, well, this pawn is then going to be free as well, and I'm actually curious how you defend it. Rook takes, knight takes, knight takes. If knight here, then we take, take, like this. And do we have anything? Not sure, but I mean, we win a pawn, so we might as well do that. But let's see our other possibilities. If we take this, then knight takes, rook takes, and it's pretty dumped, isn't it? Because we lose a rook for a knight and a pawn, and we're not going to be able to win this endgame. Also, after knight, rook takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight e5 is an idea to attack this bishop. So that's also interesting. I mean, in a blitz game, even in a rapid game, I think I would just take, and take. And I'm really wondering if there's anything else, but I don't think so. So I'm going to take and take. And now, I mean, I really think that knight e5 is the move. Oh my god, wait, no, it's not. Jesus Christ. Perhaps we take this, and then knight e5. That looks good. That really does look good. Because if we just play knight e5, they take here, and if we take the bishop, they just take back with the knight. So I'm thinking it must be takes. Okay, never mind. It's not that. Well, that's concerning. What is it then? Is it just moving the knight back? Or moving it forward somewhere? No, but I don't see any reasonable moves. If knight takes here, then this is a free knight and this is a free knight. If I'm not sure. Knight e5 cannot be correct, because we just lose the knight for no reason. And if takes, then takes. Weird. Well, do we just go back? Oh, we do. Okay. And now we take. I guess it's because there's no way to defend this pawn after all. I mean, there is a way, but it's not sustainable. I mean, bishop a3, bishop a6, and your knight has to go. If your knight goes here, I mean, fine, I can just move the bishop, and there's still no way for you to defend this pawn. Let's see the engine evil. So, here, yeah, I mean, your position is really cracking. If you sack your bishop and then try to save this, yeah, as I've said, bishop a6, here, you can just go here. And, wow, you can even take right away. And when they take, you take, and when they take, you take. And this pawn is not promoting because your knight guards. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, I saw the core idea, I think, but yeah, knight e6 is a creative move. Okay, let's go next. This was a nice puzzle. Alright, why is it not just pushing the a pawn? Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I might know why it's not just pushing the a pawn. If you play e4 check, and the king takes, then you play d3 check, and the king moves basically, well, not here, that's illegal, but let's say here you win the bishop. But if you play e4 check and the king moves, say, to f6, then you've got kind of a problem. Because, well, you cannot move your pawn, and you can't really move your bishop away from this diagonal, because this pawn hangs. And e4, king f6, that's kind of menacing. Unless there's a check I'm missing, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, these pawns are kind of way too close. Okay, let's calculate. So, a5, h3 check, king h2, g3 check, king takes h3, and that loses, I think, because the pawn cannot move forward because it's guarded by the king. So this and g3, a6, h3, no, the same problem, because the pawn cannot move forward. So I think it's just pushing the pawn. Yep, and now you go king h2, right? Yeah, you have to. Nice. Was that the only winning move? Oh my god, it was. What about king f1? Yeah, if you take the bishop, the pawns just promote. Yeah, you have to stay close with the king, right? Because when this pawn checks, you just take this, and when it tries to come closer, you can take it, right? The king cannot also get closer, it can only get here, but then you cut it off in time, right? You shoulder it, so the king cannot get access over here. And your pawn is just much faster. So yeah, that was a rather simple puzzle, but still a good motif to learn. Yeah, the a5 is the only winning move. Wow, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to apologize. If my nose is a bit clogged today, I'm sorry, but well, I'm not really sick, like entirely sick, but I have just got a little cold. Okay. Pretty sure we're gonna have to sacrifice this rook for this knight for some reason. And then like push this pawn. King gets back. Push this pawn. Now there's no threat. What about sacrificing here? Pawn takes, and then you play g5. Rook goes here, and you play g6. And there's no way to stop queening. That's nice. And you push, and you push. Nice. Well, we've crossed 2000. Because there's just no way for the rook to stop those two pawns, right? The pawns can together like this will always defeat the rook. Like if the king tries to get back, you just you don't play this move. That's very important because that's check. You move your king and you lose your other pawn, and that's actually losing. So first you need to get out of the way of the king. So when the rook takes here, it's not check, right? I kind of missed that, but we're not gonna talk about that. If the king tries to get back, you just play g7. Even if the rook takes, you just make a queen, right? So that's the way to go here. All right, let's go to the next one. We're 2201. That's that's a nice rating. Okay, wait, is it just queen h6, queen h6, pawn h6? If king takes, then you go here. No, the king gets back in time, never mind. Okay. And you can't really abandon this side of the board with your king because, well, you cannot allow a promotion yourself. There's probably only one winning move here. And I'm kind of bad at finding those moves. Oh, it's alright. I'm gonna try. Well, there's two moves that make any sort of sense here. And it's queen h5. Oh my god, no, it's absolutely not queen h5, Jesus Christ. Not queen h5, queen h6 or queen takes h7. So let's calculate. Queen h6, queen h6, pawn h6, king h6, and then you do not have this because the king gets back in time. You make a queen and the king takes you. So that's bad. So let's see our next possibility. Queen takes h7, king takes h7, king h5 perhaps, e3, g6 check, king... I think you make a queen first, but I'm not sure. Queen h7, king h7, king h5, e3, g6 check. All moves are here or here. I imagine you're going to go to this square. f7 check, king here. No, that's bad. I'm just going to go on instinct. No, that's not correct. Oh my god, it's much simpler now. It's this, and the king cannot take here because you make a queen. Aye, that's not good. And well, yeah, king f8 is the only move. And now, what do? Do you advance with the king? e3? Oh, you have mate and 2 then. Wow, that's impressive. e2, almost queen, but that's a pawn mate. Would you look at that? King covers all those squares and pawns cover all those squares. That's nice. Yeah, so king g5, e3, that's a pawn mate with king f6, otherwise it's just a draw or you'll lose. And if the king doesn't go to f8, if they try e3 right away, and then you just go and grab the pawn, right? e2, you grab this. I mean, the king still cannot take this because this pawn promotes, right? Alright, well, that was a rather simple one. I just missed a very simple motif. That's okay. Okay, so we're back to 2100, but... and we get yet another endgame. Boy, do I love those. Okay, let's see. King d4, king f3, king d5, king g4, king c6, king h3, king b6, g4, king, say a6, g5, g3, b6, g2, b7, g1 queen, and b8 queen. So you make queens at the same time. And that's not really what you're trying to achieve in a puzzle. So it's not going this way with the king. Because here, 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 here. You never want to be the second one to make the queen. So I imagine the only reasonable move, not to lose basically all of your pawns, is king e2. But why is that the only move? Well, I mean, king e2, f5... I'm not sure, I don't know, but it might be the only move that holds the draw. I know I'd played that in a blitz game. I mean, there's just so much to calculate. h4 doesn't make any sense because you give them an outside passed pawn. You do not have any other pawn mobility. Any other king move is basically stupid, so I believe it's king e2. It's not king e2, was it this? No, it was not this, come on. But you... Okay, wait, what? What? Why did the king not take this? Wait, did I calculate something wrong? Why did he not go here first? What? Am I stupid? But that... Huh? Okay, well then you just take here, but what? There's no way. Come on, king f3 here, and... What? Oh! uh. Oh my god. I forgot this phone is protected. Oh lord. Oh my god, it's too late for me to record such episodes. Okay. I just wanted to hang Black's king. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well in this case that's very much a winning endgame for us, because, well, I can even take here. Because then you're the first one to make the queen. And you queen, and you prevent Black from making a queen. Probably like this. If the king goes here, you check the king. And if the king goes away, then you go in front of the pawn. If the king goes here, you check the king once again, and then you either win the pawn or you force the king in front of the pawn, so that it cannot promote. You can even grab a free pawn right here, but now you check the king again, the king is forced back here. Now you can go here, and the funny thing is, you can even sack. You can even sack your queen because you're making a new one, right? And, well, I'll just press space for the best moves, because I'm just going to show you how to checkmate with king and queen. I mean, the computer is going to show you because I'm too lazy. But that's basically how you win queen and king endgames. The other thing you can do is basically to just keep the king and I cannot do that right here, but cut the king off, and when the king goes to one of like the squares, you put it in knight opposition, right? So if the queen was a knight, it would be putting the king in check. And now we just mimic the king. So if the king goes here, you can go here. If the king goes here, you can go here. If the king goes here, you can go here. And if the king goes here, very important, do not go here. This is stalemate. Do not stalemate your opponent while you're up a queen. So do not do that. Instead of that, just bring your king. The black's king has only one move each turn, and if you just bring your king, you're going to be able to checkmate. So that's a cool little lesson for you. And what was the puzzle? Yeah, I basically wanted to take the pawn that was protected. Okay, well, happens to the best of us. Jesus, why am I getting only endgames? This is really upsetting. Okay. I think I know what this puzzle is. I think it's a5, rook takes a5, and then you go rook f6, and then the king is forced to stop guarding the rook, so, and you pick it up. But if a5 and the king, well, if the king goes here, then you take the rook. But if a5 and the king goes here, then I suppose you go here. And if the king tries to stay guarding the rook, you just come back and you win it. Okay, so it's a5. And now you go here and you win the rook. Okay. That was relatively easy. Well, let's go to the next one. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, this is probably some kind of checkmate. So let's try to find it. Okay, first move that's catching my eye: f6. F6, pawn takes. If rook takes, then queen takes, obviously. But f6, pawn takes. You cannot take the queen because you're in check, remember? King. If king here, then you have discovered check and you win. So f6, pawn takes. King h8, let's say. Then. I actually don't know what you do, because you've kind of run out of steam. Well, I guess you could take this pawn, but come on, no one's gonna do that. What about queen h6? That leaves the king with actually 3 escape squares, so it's probably not it. With queen h6, king f7. This, if takes, then mate. So queen h6, king f7, g6. Pawn will not take, and the king will instead go back. Then that's mate. Okay, so queen h6, king f7 needs to mate. Now queen h6 and king g8. I mean, still g6 looks good. g6 to try to mate on h7. If rook f7, well, obviously you take the rook. So that's good. Here. Oh wait, you cannot go to g8. Oh my god, what am I doing? Queen h6, g8. And now this. That looks unstoppable, kind of. Oh, there is e5. There is e5. Well, that's annoying. So g6, king g8. Jesus Christ. Queen h6 is the first move. Queen h6, king g8. g6, e5. Then I assume you would take en passant and try to block the view anyway. I mean, this just looks too good not to be played. What about queen h6 and king h8? Then g7. Also this. And I don't think you even win. So it might not be the winning idea. Queen h6. What about pawn f6? So queen h6, king f7 needs to mate. Queen h6, king g8. Pawn f6. If you take, I fork you. So queen h6, king g8, pawn f6, rook f7 takes, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too lazy to calculate. Oh, it is queen h6. Okay. All right. So queen h6, king h8. Okay. So is it g6? Is it g6 or f6? g6, you cannot play rook f7. If you play this, you get mated. g6, you cannot take. g6, e5 is the only defensive resource. g6, e5, but then, then f6. Oh, yes. Oh, wow, that's crushing. Yeah, g6 and f6. Yeah, that's nice. You have to sack your rook. Damn, what a nice puzzle. Man. I admit I played queen h6 only because I thought this was the only winning move, but queen h6, if king f7, I thought this, h takes g6 and here, and if not h takes g6 but here, then that's mate. But apparently there's also a maiden one here. Oh yeah, queen h7 is just maiden one. Okay. Queen h6. If this, yeah, you also play g6. If takes, then oh, you don't take with a pawn. Oh, you take with a queen. Ah. Now you do this. And when the king goes here, you bring in the other rook. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, and if king h8, the most apparently resilient defense, then you go g6, and when they go here, yeah, f6, with the idea to play g7, forking the rook and the king. That's very nice. and you have to sack your rook because the danger is just too high. And do not play this. Remember, the queen takes. The queen takes, and there's actually only one way to get advantage here, but wait, I messed something up. Yeah, here, 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 and you have 0 advantage. You've blown it. So, don't do that, I guess. Play f6 with the idea to go here, but take the rook first. And if they try to trade your queen, trade it happily. The less pieces there is, the better are your chances of winning, right? Alright, let's go to the next one. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll do 3 more. We'll do 3 more. Okay. So looks like we just lost a rook. But we can take this. The knight takes. Then the knight takes, queen takes, and king takes. And we're still losing. So that's probably not the solution. If we go... No, that's just stupid. I was thinking some knight to f7, but the king just takes. There is nothing there. Huh. It's a strange position. I wouldn't really think, if this was my position in a game, I wouldn't really think that there's a puzzle in here. Rook, no, okay, knight takes, and I suppose bishop takes this. That's weird. We don't want any material. And we should, because that's a puzzle. But I'm not seeing anything else. I mean, knight b7 is an idea, but what does that accomplish? Like, you can even just take this rook, and if I take the queen, you discover checkmate, right? So you go somewhere with the bishop, or, well, you can even just take. So that's not good. I mean, this, and like queen b8 look interesting. But I mean, just 97 back, and well, it's just a trade. So I'm not sure that's the solution also. Yeah, I'm really gonna be honest, I don't know the solution to this one. Bishop here, there's just a free bishop and a free rook. So, perhaps it's something about this, and like pushing the pawn. That could be an idea. Ooh, that looks nice. I mean, that's the only thing I see here, so yeah, take, and if you take the knight now, queen takes, and you take the bishop, that's just even material. I mean, you're up a pawn, but is it gonna be enough, really? Is it really gonna be enough? Honestly, might be. So check. What do you do now? Just take? Alright, apparently you do. There's a weird puzzle though, you didn't win any material. So you lose 5, you gain 5 back. You lose 3, you gain 3 back. You lose 3, so... oh, and you gain 3. Wait, so we won a piece in that entire puzzle? So we lost a rook, we gained a rook, that's even. We lost a bishop, we gained a knight, that's even. We lost a knight, we gained a bishop. No, the material was even the whole time. So I'll just transform the endgame. Just transform this into an advantageous endgame, I guess. Apparently you're losing if you don't play this. Oh. Alright, well that's strange. Alright, I mean, I won't complain, I completed the puzzle, so I guess I did good. I did well, sorry. Alright, this is the kind of position you need to just know that there is a tactic in here. This doesn't really work because they can just take with the knight, and the queen doesn't really fulfill its role here. In a game, in a regular game, I would probably play something like bishop back to f6, just because I'm a solid player. But it's a puzzle, so you need to rack your brains to find the best possible tactical solution. Like, for example, this looks idiotic, but it might be the solution. Like, knight h6 takes, queen h6, knight takes bishop, and like, I don't know, it's probably not it. Okay, then I'm actually not sure about the solution to this. That's depressing. If knight g5 takes, then you basically just lost a knight. And if bishop here to try to target the king, I mean, that's just kind of pointless, to be honest. Huh. Okay, I don't know. This puzzle's strange. This position is also strange, like, what opening was this? I mean, okay, it was some kind of Slav defense. Like a Karakan-like setup. Okay, some weird opening. Why don't you... Okay, you're playing c5. Okay, that's cool, I guess, but you hung your rook, so that's not great. Okay, you try some attack. Bring your knight in, okay. Alright, so that's how we got here. Okay. I'm not saying that this was meant to help me in any way, I mean, just... I enjoy looking for games and perhaps taking inspiration from some openings. Yeah, but I don't know this. I genuinely don't know the solution to this puzzle. I mean, like, knight f2 looks interesting, but what does it really do? Like, knight f2, you take the bishop, and what's the threat? Knight g3 takes. You cannot even give a check with a queen. I have no other idea. If this and bishop or rook takes. Ooh, wait. No, that's actually just stupid. If this and takes. I was thinking you could sack and like go here, but you lose 2 pieces for 1, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't know. What's the solution? Bishop f2? What? And rook f1? Rook d3. Okay, but queen g2 and... takes. Oh, we just have too much pieces attacking this. Yeah, that's rough. Oh my god, and you have a fork at the end of this. You block and you pick up the rook. That's nasty. Okay. Bishop f2. Yeah, because I saw this move, but I just thought it was dumb because there's no follow-up. Turns out there is, but yeah, I didn't see rook d3. I did not see rook d3. And the best thing here is to even like completely sack your queen. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so how many puzzles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna do the last one. Let's hope that we get a better result than with what we started. So there are many moves here. There's f2 check. If the king takes, then you have queen takes h2, knight covers up, then you have rook f1. Oh, that's actually nasty. That looks really troublesome for the king. Rook f1, king back to g1. Oh my god, yeah, the king is just being swarmed. Okay, so f2. If king here, well then, oh, you don't queen actually. You don't queen because well, you can't. You're protected. I still think f2 is the best move. God damn it! But it looks so juicy. Ah, come on. Why was f2 not the right move? So what? Rook b5? No, really? Something else? What was it? Rook f1 right away? No. Rook here to pin? No. Okay. Is it just the fork? No. No, that can be it because it's protected 2 times. I am at a loss. I'm not sure. f2 doesn't work. Is it g4? No. Okay, I've basically almost exhausted every move in this position that was in any way logical. I don't know. You could try sucking your queen somehow, but that just looks ridiculous. Oh, wait, hold on. This rook just departed from here, so it's rook a2. Yep, because you're threatening mates. Actually, you're threatening 2 mates. Well, you're not really threatening 2 mates, but you're threatening this mate. And, well, you go here, and now you do... Do you go f2 now? No? Well, rook f1. Oh god, you just take this rook. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you need to defend against this and this. Because if you all just do nothing, say, go here, there's mate in 2, right? That's mate. Or even this. That's a clear mate. Yeah, and this bishop has to take, so you just win this rook. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit too late for me to solve puzzles like that, but we solved half. So we didn't do half bad. Yeah, I mean, we tried our best. I think I lost a bit of rating, but that's okay, I don't really care. As long as you, my viewers, are happy. Yeah, so, well, let me know what you thought. I know this was a bit of a different episode since I kind of rushed some of those, but I want to kind of try to keep this entertaining. Let me know what you thought. You know, smash the like button, comment, whatever. Subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, that's okay. And I mean, see you in the next one. If you'll want to still watch my content. If not, well then, enjoy your the rest of your week. It's currently Monday when I'm recording it, so hope you don't get overwhelmed by work today. See ya.